Hey everyone, in this video I'd like to go over the source monitor. As I mentioned before in an earlier video, the source monitor is probably the most neglected tool in your nonlinear editing system. It gets bypassed a lot. I see a lot of people going straight from the project window into the timeline and forgetting about the source monitor. And I hope in this video I encourage you to use the source monitor, or at the very least appreciate the power behind the source monitor and what it can do. All right, so let's go ahead and select a clip. It could be any clip. I've gone ahead and just quickly pick some clips randomly that I knew that just to speed up the time a little bit. So your project window will probably not look like mine here, but any clip will do. Just select any clip here. And the clip that I'm going to use is here. I'm going to go ahead and double click the icon. Now be intentional about what you select, because if you double click the wrong part of this, let's say if I double click here, what ends up happening is I end up clicking on the text field here, which gives me the ability to change a clip name, which is good. You can do that, and it won't affect the file on your hard drive. So what's cool is that you can change this to anything you like. Let's say if I want exterior restaurant, that's totally fine, and it'll keep it exterior restaurant in the world of Premiere, and it won't change it in the hard drive here. And you can even delete clips off of your project window. It's not going to delete it off of your hard drive, so you're safe in that regard. Now, just be careful not to accidentally double click the text field. Instead, be intentional. Double click the icon and it'll load it up into the source monitor. Now, in the source monitor, I'm going to show you 5 hotkeys that I think are very important. That's J, K, L, and I and O. All right, so J, K, L, I, O. These are very important. Let's start with J, K, L, and that's how you navigate in source monitor here. I'm going to hit L to play forward. And actually I'm going to click and drag this playhead so that it's a little bit easier to see contextually. There we go, there's a car going by. I'm going to start here, and I'm going to hit L from here. L is to play forward. So L is to play forward, K is to pause, and J is to rewind. Now if I hit L twice, it plays it forward double speed. And if I hit J twice, it rewinds at double speed. If I hit L multiple times, like 3 times, it fast forwards multiple times, and same thing with J. So the more you press J and L, it'll fast forward or rewind multiple times. And K is to pause. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit rewind here, and now I'm going to show you what I and O does. So here I'm going to go ahead and hit play forward, and before the subject comes into frame, I'm going to rewind it, and I'm going to hit the I point or the in point here. And when I hit I, you can see that this light gray shade appeared on the right side of that playhead, but not on the left here. And what I'm telling Premiere is basically I only want what's to the right of this clip. When I place it on my timeline or my sequence here, I don't want anything to the left of it. So I'm going to hit L here now and show you what the out point does. And I'm going to fast forward a little bit here just to speed things up. Oh, and one thing I didn't mention here is the other thing you could do with JKL is that if I hold down K and if I press L, it goes in slow motion forward. And if I hit K and J, it rewinds it in slow motion. So something also on the reverse side of speeding things up, you can slow things down. And I'm going to go to a place where it's a little bit easier to see contextually here. If I hold down K and then tap on L, it goes frame by frame forward, and if I hold down K and tap on J, it rewinds it 1 frame at a time. All right, back to where I was about setting the out point here. All right, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and pause and hit the out point. And so now I've hit the in point and the out point, the in and outs of this clip. And that's what I and O is. It's creating this portion of the clip. It's basically telling Premiere, I only want to use the content within the in and the out, and leave everything outside of those parameters, outside of my sequence. Don't put it in my sequence here. What a powerful tool, especially if you have a 3-minute clip, a 10-minute clip. You don't want to bring that entire clip down to your timeline. It makes it harder for you to edit this massive timeline with this huge clip. Why not just bring in the portion of the clip that you want to use and leave everything else out? I'm not going to go ahead, in this video, I'm not going to show you how to do that. In my next video, I'll show you how to do that. But for now, I wanted to show you the navigation tools. Again, JKLIO. These are universal hotkeys that not only exist in Premiere, but any major nonlinear editing system. You can use JKLIO. It'll function pretty much the same way, at least by default, okay? The other thing I do want to show you about the source monitor is the ability to see the history. Right now I only placed one clip in here, but let me go ahead and don't close panel. Please be careful of that, but close all. I'm going to close all and just close everything out of here. And I want to show you the ability of throwing in multiple clips at once. So I've got nothing in there. I'm going to go ahead and click on 6 clips here, and I'm just going to drag it in here. And if you click on this little hamburger menu here, you can see that the history of all the clips that I've selected at once, and now I can go through, and now without having to click and drag every single one here, I can go ahead and choose the clip from the history of the source monitor here. So really cool and neat tool that's within the source monitor. And you can go ahead and set in and out points on each one, and then you can quickly go ahead and drag and drop into this timeline sequence, which I'll show you in the next video.